Hi, and welcome to this video on how to allocate members a login to enable the pre-selection to occur. So you'll be sent a URL with the address that will bring you to the website, and you click on the login button and log in as entrant 01 at MyPhotoClub.no email. All the accounts have the same format, and use the password that's been allocated. And you see it's logging us on now. Now once you're logged in, you can see that you've got these buttons here that give you access to the system. Entrant 01 has full access, so if we just go into the management documents area, you can see that I've provided a spreadsheet that you can download. And when you download this spreadsheet, you'll be able to see that it has the list of all the accounts that your members can use and their passwords. So it's just a matter of allocating accounts to each member and using this sheet to record their names. When you allocate the accounts, be mindful that the first 5 accounts are used for competition managers to allow them to monitor and manage the competition. Okay, that's all you have to do, and then it's just simply a matter of communicating those details to each of your club members. Thank you. Okay, so your members have been allocated accounts to log in with, and I've been allocated account number 77. So I'll log in as entrant 77 at MyPhotoClub.no email. Enter the password that I was allocated. And you can see that a member only sees these options here. Okay, so obviously they go into the enter pre-selection comp, and the option is competitions to enter. And it shows all the available competitions, and you can see that there's just the one competition that's open, and that's the pre-selection. So I click on upload. And it's just a simple matter of clicking or dragging images here to enter. And if I use an image that has a title in the file name, I'm going to save myself a little bit of typing. And you can see that it's placed the title there, and then I enter my name and I submit my entry. You can see that I've entered one image now, and then if I select a second image, so J the Black Sorrow, and again I enter my name here. And you can see now that the full entries have the maximum number of entries been reached. I've entered 2 images because the maximum was 2. Okay, and that's all a member has to do to upload their images. Thank you. Hi, so welcome to this video on how to monitor entries. So the competition's still open and your members are uploading their entries. While that's progressing, you can use the management area competitions to view the entries as they're coming in. So for each entry competition you get a green tile like this, and you can see that there's 75 entries that have been loaded. And if we click on the view option, you get a thumbnail view of all the images in that competition. And you can see that all the images are displayed here as thumbnails, and it has the title, it has the photographer's name that they've entered, and the account name that they were entered on. Okay, so if you want to do a look at in more detail, you can just click on the image and it brings it up here, and then you can progress through the images here. Now, if for some reason you need to remove an entry, you can use the delete entry option here, but you need to notify the entrant that you've done this. So this is how you can monitor entries while the competition is progressing. Thank you. Hi, and welcome to this video on how the judging system works for your pre-selection. So you can see that I'm logged on as entrant 15, which is just a regular member. All members in this pre-selection site have been enabled to score in the competition. So the competition's closed, so we click on enter the competitions, and you'll see that the tile is now red and has only the option scoring there. You can see that they entered 2 entries, but that's fine. So if we click on the scoring option, so if we click on that section, you'll see that it brings up a page and shows you a thumbnail of every image that's entered and some information on how to go through this process. But what we do is we click on the first image, and it comes up in full resolution, so you need to be using a monitor that can see that. And you've got a series of buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an advanced button. So if I think, oh, it's pretty good, I'm going to give that image a 4. I just click on 4. You can see that it tells me that I've given it that score, and then progresses to the next image. Now I've got a back button. If I go back, you'll see that that image that I just scored now has the button, the green number 4 to signify that that's a score that it was given. So I go forward again to the image, and I think, oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to give that one a 4 as well. And you can see what it's doing is it's just advancing to the next image each time. A bit harsh, that one. I'll give that one a 3. And it's just a matter of progressing through each image. Okay, so once you've completed assigning a score to each image, when you return to the online scoring page, you can see that it now groups all the images on their score. So it gives you the opportunity to go into an image and decide that you prefer to have that image have a different score. So I'm going to give that a 2. And then return. But once you've done this, your job is done. There's no need to notify anyone. All the scoring is complete. Thank you. Okay, now you've given your judges and your member scorers sufficient time to go through and score the images. So now it's time to check their progress and finalise the competition. And we do that by going into Management, Competitions, Scoring. And you can see the competition here. And this gives us a progress page on how the competition has progressed. So you can see that the first 5 scorers have completed the task. They've done 73 images, and there's 73 in the competition. And entrant 2 and entrant 15 have done 55 and 4 respectively. So you're not going to wait for those. You can decide to just use the results from those first 5. And the way we do that is that we remove all the offers and close scoring. So this prevents any more scoring from occurring. We just click on the red button here. You can see now what it does is it's showing you only the entrants who have completed the complete scoring process, and each entry and the respective sum total of the scores that have been assigned. So that gives us a ranking. And the next stage is to then determine which entries you're going to go forward with. So we do that by going to Manage Competitions, and we select Results. Now this page is used for both judging, where a judge allocates a series of awards, and also for this online scoring system. And right now the images are just shown randomly. But you can see here that we've got the score for each image at the bottom. And what we do is we just click on the green Sort by Online Score. And now the images are shown in the order of the scores. So you can see that 22 is first, 21, 21, 21. If we work our way down the page, you can see it goes 21, 20, 19, etc. So the final stage is to actually pick out the 20 images that you're going to put forward to the Australian Cup, or whatever the competition is that you're submitting them to. And we do that simply by clicking on the thumbnail and saying that's an image that I wish to be selected. You can see it comes up with the word selected there, and we just close that box. You can see that it has selected here now. And we just work our way through selecting the images that we wish to bring forward. So obviously your scoring is going to be a ranking that you're going to work through, but you may not necessarily pick the highest score images. That's just totally up to your club and your process. And you can see now that I've selected 20 images, so I've got 3 rows of 6 to make 18, and then I pick 2 off that row there to give me my 20. Now there's no need to mark the other images, because the next step is to finalise the competition, and what that will do is resort the images by their order and mark the rest of the images. So we just click on the purple finalise box. You can see that now the 2 selected images are marked there. They're all given a score, which enables the ranking, and all the rest of the images are marked as accepted. Okay, so the final step is to then publish the competition. This will make it visible for your members in the members area to see which entries were selected. So if we just click on Publish, and we get 2 choices here. In a normal MyPhotoClub site, you would normally create a post and email the results to all your members, but this particular site isn't using that functionality, so we're just going to publish it with no post and emails. So now that it's published, we can go back to the home page and go into pre-selection area, click on competitions, and we'll see that the competition now is light blue, which signifies that it's been published, and your members can go in and view the images. You can see here now that it has the name of the image and the titles for each one. And if the members wish to, they can click on the image here, brings it up in a large view, and they can enter comments. On a standard MyPhotoClub, that would kick off email notifications to the actual author. Okay, so once you've done that, it's just a matter of contacting Colin at MyPhotoClub and letting me know that you've done that, and all these entries will be moved across into and become your Australian Cup entry.